yoga. We will start seated as we do with an anterior pelvic tilt, spine aligned with the divine, shoulders back, chin with the grapefruit, arms up as we breathe in deeply. Little bit of a back bend, keeping the shoulders down, the chin tucked. Oh, that's it. Exhale, coming through heart center and reaching. Whew, yeah. Walking it up. Shoulders back again. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Hand to opposite knee, other hand behind you. Nice and tall. Twist at the waist. Again, we're twisting. Think about the whole spine moving on its axis. Yeah. Another deep breath as you lengthen. Exhale, twist a little more. Good, let that go. Just notice how it feels. Come back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Hand to opposite knee. Twisting. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and twist. Oh yeah. Back to center, hands to shoulders, and come back. Shoulder rotations. Remember, we're as healthy as our spine. We're getting the spinal fluid flowing. Good, and cat-cow. Yeah. All right, stay tall. Walk one hand over and just kind of go along until you can't go anymore and reach. I mean, I could go more, but good. Now, I'm going to bend my elbow so I'll get a little more in there. Nice. It's an opening, right? It's not a fold. It's a reach. It's an arch. Kind of like when we're doing our gallbladder, liver, and our wood chops, right? Good. Bring it back up nice and easy using muscle. Walk to the other side. Reach, open, and then bend. And again, it's an arch. It's not a fold. It's an arch. Everything's having to stay nice and stable here. I'm not just letting the joints do the work. Reach. And bring it back up. Cat-cow. Align the spine, chin to chest, and a couple rolls here. Good, chin stays at that shoulder, spine aligned, ear to shoulder, opposite arm comes out and around. Keeping the spine aligned, not going over to the side much as we'd like to. Use just let gravity kind of do it for us. We're not today, gravity. Chin to shoulder, chin to chest, cat-cow. Yeah, all right, chin to chest, couple rolls. Chin to shoulder, ear to shoulder, spine aligned, arm out and around, and we reach. Yeah. A couple little movements there with the chin. Notice what you notice where you feel it the most. Chin to shoulder, chin to chest, cat-cow. All right, let's lay it down on our backs. We're going to get that spinal fluid moving. Moves that the baby makes. Wham, wham, wham. So come on in. Arms are out. Palms are up. We're going to use the eyes here as well, right? Get this out of the way. Use the eyes as well. So drop the legs to one side. Look the opposite way. We're exercising the eyes as well. They're looking over my fingertips. Feel that? I'm going to push my top hip forward a little bit. Feel that a little more in the hip flexor. Oh, yeah. Good. Bring it up. Go to the other side. Again, exercising the eyes, looking over my fingertips there. All right. Shoulders soft. Let's pick up the pace. Here we go. Rotating the hands, the shoulders as well. Last one. Hold it here. Soften. Both palms are up now. Exhale and bring the leg out and drop it down. Again, if you need something to support it, you have blocks, you have your hand, you can even hold it there. It's whatever works for you. Oh yeah, feeling that in the back. Oh, nice opening there. Soften wherever you need to soften. Good, now help it back. Come up. Oh, align the spine. Drop to the other side, look the opposite way. Lift and open. Nice and soft and easy. Where can you let go here? Where can you loosen just a little more? For me, it's my throat. That's interesting. Good, bring it back. Up, thank you, body. All right, bring the hands behind the knees, tuck the chin, do a couple spinal rolls. Good, lay it down. Feet, legs extended, hip width. Flex the feet, really flex them. Push this back into the mat. Flex the feet, flex, flex, flex. Good, now we're gonna do really dedicated circles. Here we go, rolling it around. There's one. We go for 7, point and flex. Point and flex as you're going around. Good, other way, point and flex. Keep the back into the mat. Good, let that go, give it a little shake. Good, legs are out, wider than hip width. Again, we flex, back into the mat, and it's in and out, single joint motion, originating at the hips. Getting the sacral fluid going, opening the sacrum, oh yeah, in and out, in and out. This one I don't do a count as much as I just do it until I feel some heat. I always feel it in my new hip first. Those muscles are getting used to coming online. 3, 2, 1. And then just notice, yeah, as you call your energy back to the now. Beautiful. Okay, from here, let's bring the hands under the knees again. Do a couple spinal rolls until you come to seated. And we'll do our reverse tabletop. Hands behind, fingers pointing toward the rear. Feet planted, shoulders nice and open and away from the ears. Okay, here we go. We're going to inhale on the exertion. So inhale as you bring it up. Here we go. Let it go. Maybe give it a little hug. Good. Come into some booty love. Bring it down. Hands holding, or everything's pressing into the mat. Everything's pressing into the mat anyway. We get everything alive. Here we go. Let's lift and little pulse. And back down slowly, fighting gravity. Pulse up. Fight the down. Pulse up. Keep the back into the mat. Not today, gravity. One more. And down slowly and let go. Little side to side. All right, come on to your belly. We'll do some crickets. I'm trying to do it on the opposite side. If you always go to one side, it's so tough to break the habit, but to get the corpus callosum, how the left and right brain talk to each other, try doing it the different side every now and again. Feet are flexed, knees wider than hip width, and it's in and out, in and out. Getting the sacrum all nice and juiced up, oiled up. Open, open, flicking, 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 flicking. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, let that go. Let's come into a cobra. Hands underneath the shoulders, forehead at the mat. Pointing the toes, deep breath here. Shoulders away from ears, Coming up, not using my hands yet, just using the muscle in my back. My hands are just placed here. Then when I get to that point where I can't hold it anymore, then I use my arms. Shoulders stay away from the ears. Feels so good. Good, now from here, I'm going to use my core and I'm going to push back into a child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. Just open the spine a little more. One elbow to the mat. Other elbow to the mat. Hands together overhead in prayer. And then bringing my thumbs toward my back. Good. Bringing that back. Coming to laying on the belly again. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Arms out. Right? The forearms flat on the mat. Shoulders away from ears. We're going to do a couple Elizabeths. So we're going to push the back away. Chest into back. Belly into mid-back. Pelvis into low back. Lifting the thighs. Toe tops down. Lift the knees if you want. Push everything away. Push it, push it, push it. Hold core. You can't not. And come on down. Good. Hands under shoulders. Shoulders away from ears. Push back. Cobra. Exhale. Come into downward facing dog. I'm going to come through a tabletop for that. Tucking the toes. Pushing back. Eyes to the elbows forward. Oh, yeah. Oh, that feels so good. Up on the toes, heels toward the mat. Bending one knee, straightening the other, going to the other side on the toes. Other heel comes toward the mat. Up on the toes, both heels come toward the mat. Coming forward, either into a high plank or, for me, into tabletop. Coming back down, an Elizabeth. Elbows under shoulders, chin tucked, pushing chest into back, back into wall, into ceiling, belly into back, back into ceiling, pelvis into rear, rear to ceiling, then lifting the hips, push, push, push. It's a long lever. If you want more, come up on the toe tops, lift the knees. Yeah, and down. Hands under shoulders, push back, downward facing dog. Yeah. One foot to the middle of the mat, other foot raises, open the hip. Couple rolls one way of the ankle and the other way. Heel toward booty. Good, that foot comes to the middle. Other foot raises. Couple rolls. Foot toward booty. Foot meets foot. Push back. Heels toward the mat. Rear toward the sky. Tailbone really reaching up. Good. Coming back to tabletop or through your chaturanga. I'm going to do a couple shoulder rolls here. Cat-cow. Dolphin. Forearms on the mat. Holding my hands. Cupping my hands together. Shoulders away from ears, tucking the toes and pushing back and up. Dolphin pose. Knees toward the mat. Chaturanga or back into dolphin. Back down. Going to use my blocks now. Down dog. Exhale and push back. Yeah, heels toward the mat, tailbone toward the sky, chin toward the chest, shoulders open, and back down. Good, one more downward facing dog, and then we'll come into a good squat. Here we go, push back. Bicycle the feet. Toward the mat from the toes. And down. All right, let's sit on our calves for a moment here. Get all that fascia, any scar tissue, just opening up here in the knees and the ankles, feet. Shoulders come back. Good, and then reach behind, and maybe you can interlace the fingers. Maybe you have an accoutrement. Maybe you just pretend, but really open those shoulders up. Tuck the chin, come forward. Bring the arms with you for 3, 2. We always want to bring the arms with you. Don't leave your arms at home. Good, come on back up. Good, come into your preferred squat. If you want to do a yogi squat with your heels on the mat. If that's not there for you, you can always use a bolster or a block. I'm going to come into a balanced squat. Just coming back on my toes, knees apart, spine aligned, hands at heart. Hey, that was a rhyme. That was a rhyme. Back down and straighten the legs. Ah, yeah. Forward fold, ragdoll, hands at elbows. Whew, yeah. It's a fold from the hips. 3, 2, 1 to one hip. Other shoulder to other hip. 3, 2, 1. Ungrip the toes. Open the heels just a little bit. About 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 inch. Hold that for a moment. Push down, come up, extended mountain pose. On your toes. Good, hands to heart. Let it go. Couple shoulder rolls back. Let's do just a couple rotations here. Yeah. 2 more. All right, let's come into balance. Have some blocks, or maybe have a chair nearby for this. We're going to play around with a little something today. So maybe you want to turn on your core. Oh, we haven't done the other balance yet, have we? Let's do this, and then we'll come back down for that, lest we forget. All right. Come into tree pose. From tree pose, you ground, find your spot to look at. Good, now we're going to come into airplane. Bring that foot back, arms at your side. Flex that back foot. From airplane, bring your hands to your blocks or your mat. Come into one leg half split. Good, now from here, you can do one of 2 things. You can bring your back foot down, or you can use a little more muscle, bend that front knee, bend the knee that you're standing on, and come up to standing. It's a little more there, and let it go. Good job, new hippie. All right, let's do the other side. Hands at heart. My block's ready. Okay. Hands at heart, tree pose. Wherever it works for you. Be here now. Good. Bring the legs back, arms at side. Airplane. Flex the back foot, hold the core. Keeping that knee somewhat bent. Hands to the mat or the blocks. Back foot flexed. Slight bend in my front knee because I know myself. Good, now using either bringing my back foot, my top foot down, or hold core, hold everything, Elizabeth. Come up. Oh, let it go. Whew. Feeling that one, huh? All right, we'll do our balance last. Let's come into a squat. Feet out. At an angle, come down, not this, this. Spine aligned. Hands at thighs, twist. Keep both knees over the ankles here. Come through center. If you want to do a little cat here, fine, but we don't do it as we're doing our fast twist. Twist again. Deep breath in. Let's shatter some old stagnant energy with the sound ha. Here we go. Ha, 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 ha. Hold it. Ha. Straighten that leg. Oh yeah. Back through center, both knees bent. Other side, hold it, straighten. Back to center, lift the torso, keep the knees bent, lift the heels. drop them. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Hold the core. 3, 2, 1. Good. Come down a little deeper and tuck. 2, 3, 4. Good. Straighten the knees. Squeeze them up toward the hips. Heel toe the feet together and shake it out. All right. What's your compost for today? What are you composting? Let's do it. Put it there. Put the stinky there. Remember, little bit of an arch here, not a fold, an arch. What is it? What do you got there? You got it? Past, future, right? That's all that it is. It's never right now. It's never right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Ha! 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 Shatter it. Ha! Ha! Last one. Ha! Let it go. Let it go. All right, gallbladder, liver, the nerve. Where do you want more richness? Our shoulders are nice and open. Hold them back there. And remember, we switch the interlace of the thumbs every time we do this, bringing our arms up behind our back. Okay, so here we go. Again, a little bit of a back bend. Open, deep breath. Ha! 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 2 more. Ha! Woo! Last one. Ha! I guess I shattered that, huh? Let it go. Let it go. All right. What's pissing you off? What do you want off your cloud? Over, under, over. Hey. That sound comes a little higher. All right? Here we go. Hey. 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 Last one. Hey. Hey. You get off of my cloud. All right. Hands at heart. What's your I am? You got it? Let's go. I am. Back bend and name it. Come through center. Palms of the hands together. Up through the midline. I am. I am. I am. I am. I am. Oh, yeah, there it goes. I am. Hands at heart. Yes, you are. Yes, I am. Let's turn on the brain. To knee, hand to knee, elbow to knee. Hand to heel. Good, let it go. Couple shoulder rolls. Good, let's do some rotations. Here we go. Hands are right underneath the shoulder for the lymph, to the waist for the kidney. Again, exercise the eyes. See that whole rotation. And remember, we, in an ideal timed world, we would do one of these for each year that we have rotated around the sun on this planet, this life. Shoulders soft, really, give it a spin. Take it for a spin, take it for a spin. All right, let that go. Couple rolls here. Let's do a chaturanga. So coming to the front of the mat, lifting the toes, opening the toes. Bring the heels out just a little, just a teeny bit. You'll notice you can get deeper into your fold. Hands at heart. Inhale. Exhale. Open, fold. Hands to the mat or wherever. Fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, hold the core. Exhale, hands to the mat. Feet to the back of the mat. Downward facing dog. Any movement you want to make in your dog, do so. Good, come forward, onto the toes, into a high push-up or high plank, or into tabletop. Back to a low push-up, and then forward into a cobra or a cat-cow if you're doing tabletop. And then come to standing on your knees, please. All right, I need these now. Just came flying off. I was shattering some energy. Stagnant old stuff. Good to let it go. All right. Here we are. Let's bring one foot forward and come into first a nice easy crescent lunge. Good. Hands come through heart to the mat or to blocks. Mine are on blocks. Come up on those back toes. Lift that back knee up and come into a high crescent lunge. Or stay on your knee. Doesn't matter. Get in the hip flexor either way. Come forward. Bring that back heel forward a little bit. There you go. Hands come through heart. Back to the mat. Let's do the other side. Let's do the other side now. So coming back. Other foot comes forward. Place it. Crescent lunge. Open, open, open. I need a lot more room for the new hippie. Hands come through heart to the block, to the mat. Come up on those back toes. Lift up. Open. Bring that back heel forward, Elizabeth. Quad says, no, I don't want to work that hard. Hands come through heart, either side of the mat. Bring it down. Hold it here. Bring that front knee to a 90. Open the arms and lift. Core, thinking about bringing everything into the center, not putting too much onus on my quadricep. Really letting the core do the work here. Everything between my shoulders and my hips. The rest is pretty much just keeping me here, right? 5 more seconds. 2, 1, and done. Give a little, ooh, yeah, we even got a little yay, yay there, huh? All right, let's go the other side. Ivan told me to turn that thing off and I didn't. Place it, open it, and lift it. Core. Shoulders to hips. Soft. Squeezing the glutes a little bit, but not an over squeeze. Not a tight ass, just letting them do their job. Right? The gluteus minimus, I believe, maximus minimus. One on the side, gosh, I used to know all of this so well, but anyway, is what keeps us from falling over when we walk. So it's working. Your glutes are working here. It's just not the cheeks that you're used to. And there's 40 seconds. Open it. Oh, yeah. All right. Come into a child's pose. Big toes together. Knees apart. Open, open, open. One elbow to the mat. Other elbow to the mat. Good. And from here, just bring it onto your left side. Left hand behind your base of your skull. Right hand at the base of your hips. Chaturanga here. What color? What color is going to suit you today? What color can provide you with gratitude, peace, or ease, whatever your I am is? Imagine a mist of that color. Maybe for you today it's a waterfall just flowing into the top of your head, flowing through your entire body, and taking with it anything that is unlike that. Just letting that move to any place in your body where you want a little extra as you take a deep breath in. Even deeper. And how cool is it that when you wanted more, there was more, right? You wanted more oxygen, it was there for you. It's all there for us. And gratitude is the energy that's in harmony with abundance. Abundance of joy. Abundance. Gratitude. And they're both great things to have, great places to be. Thank you, body. So much gratitude. My earth suit. All right, let's gently come up to seated. And again, sound shatters stagnant energy. So let's shatter any stagnant energy in our hearts. chanting Om from the chest cavity. And remember, when we want more, we're given. So take a deep breath in, letting the side body open. Hands at heart. Hands at prayer, thumbs to forehead. Sixth chakra, the ability to see energy, to see truth, to see the truth of your beauty, sweetheart. Namaste. Thank you so much for your time, for your energy. It is very much appreciated because, even though I can't see you with my physical eyes, my heart feels you and my sixth chakra sees you. I'll see you tomorrow.